There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, how do I find out if my wife is cheating? Answered by Jason Ramsey. If a tree falls in a forest and nobody is there to hear it, did it fall? Has anyone cheated on you before? I have been cheated on before. Here is the thing. What if you spent your entire life with your wife? She cheated from day one. She never got caught. You never suspected. You had a happy, healthy, lifelong relationship. Why would you care? I mean, okay, she has lied and betrayed you and that is horrible, but you don't know. How about if you had the most faithful wife ever? She never ever would cheat. You, however, are so paranoid that you obsessively worry about it all the time. You accuse her of it. You insist upon having access to all her account, passwords, phones and electronic devices. You hire private detectives. Show W up to her work unannounced. Confront her friends. Try and extract information from her in her sleep. You track her movements secretly and put monitoring equipment in the home. You pick fights with her just to convince yourself of the truth that she is faithful. What do you think will eventually happen? I have never ever been in a happy, healthy relationship where cheating is even an option or worry. When you have a cheating partner, there will be many issues and strange things. Time spent alone that shouldn't. Arguments, fights, hard feelings, problems with your sex life. A lack of communication. Disinterest in spending time together. Your fear and concern is high enough that you are asking strangers for help figuring this out. Cheating or not, something is wrong in your relationship. Concentrate on those things in your relationship you can see. Just fix those things. If there is cheating, then it will stop or she will leave you. Answer by Rich Lynch. Your best bet is to hire a private investigator and have her followed. If you can afford that kind of expense. Short of that, you could buy a GPS device that you can easily hide on her car, for about $20 at Walmart. This will allow you to keep track of where she says she is relative to her location, which will be sent to your phone. I suppose you could ask her, but if she is cheating she'll probably lie to you. There are apps you can download that will allow you to disguise your number, which you might be able to use to hack into her voicemail, etc. Pay close attention to sudden changes in her routine and look for anomalies. Is she suddenly stopping for drinks with the girls after work, whereas this is something she's never or rarely done? Working late all of a sudden and apropos of nothing. Deadlines that she's never spoken of before, etc. Is there a mod and she's suddenly started talking about, even dismissively or derisively, that you've never met? People in these situations usually give themselves away due to the fact that most aren't very good liars and subconsciously need to vocalize their misdeeds as a way of relieving the stress the deception is causing them. Check for secret credit cards and their balances and transactions. All you need for a full credit bureau report is her social security number, date of birth, etc. Go test drive a car at a local dealership. When you get back, fill out a joint application for the loan and have them run it. You'll find out about any accounts in her name. Sometimes you think you want to know something and when you find out, you wish you'd never asked in the first place, but sometimes it's good to know whether you like the answer or not. You should really do some soul searching and ask yourself why you're asking this question. Are you ready to deal with the answer? Would you want someone spying on you? It's a pretty scummy thing to do. What happens if your fears are confirmed? If she's not and she finds out you were spying on her? How do you think she'll react to this information? You've got a lot to think about. Good luck. Answer by Dana Daniel. If you want the marriage to succeed, you have to recognize the problems and deal with them. So, if you are justifiably suspicious, then you need to talk to her. You set aside time to have a proper, private conversation, and you talk about your relationship. How does she feel about it currently? Is she happy? Are there things she would like to change? You are non-confrontational and non-accusatory. She may be open about any issues she is having, or she may not wish to talk. In that case, tell her you have concerns about the marriage and would like you both to see a marriage counselor. If your concern is based more upon your own insecurity and you have no reason to believe she is cheating, but need to know for sure just in case, then you should see a therapist alone. This is not her problem.